They're really good because of the fact that we can see that they're fresh. My name is Fatausi Mackenzie Reur, and I am a strong Vanuatu woman. I'm determined, but I'm also very passionate. And I stand for the things that I believe in, and this is what my life is centered around. I think what matters to me most is education. Okay, so some of the nuts that are a little bit cracked, we're gonna take them into the kitchen and dry them just to stabilize the nuts. Going local, eating local, and this is what my business is all about. Traditionally in my family, men see women being educated as a waste of time. And my mother believed that doesn't matter if you are a boy or a girl, but if you are smart enough, you should be given that opportunity to be educated, and she did that for me. My mother saw how distressed I was, and so she said, okay, just give her the opportunity, I will work, I will go out, find a job and work in order to support her education. And this is despite all the resistance that she faced. It was unheard of. You don't just leave your family and go and work elsewhere to support another female daughter, but she did that for me. So, that was the biggest hurdle. And it happened to my entire school life. We continued to face challenges with her. So I have to make sure that I was determined enough to achieve something from what she went through. And that's what I did. First, you need to educate whoever it is that is resistant to you on what you're doing. And I needed to understand who I am, and I needed to understand my own identity. I needed to understand my culture, what is expected of me first. And I have to respect that. That's number one. After respecting that, I make my goals clear. This is what I'm doing, but this is not overriding all the rules that we have in our culture, in our society. This is basically to do this. So there's a difference between being a family and respecting the customary laws and expectations, at the same time doing a business, which is the two totally different things. There has been a lot of real change now in our communities. I mean, in Vanuatu in general, but also I'm talking about my own home island and my village. What has changed now is that you see a lot more girls being educated now. And they're going to school, they've got good jobs. They're so confident in what they're doing now, which I want to see. And that was the thing that I was fighting for at the time when I was growing up. And now I am so proud that a lot of my nieces are educated. I employ them in all my companies.
My name is Judy, and I'm a paramedic. I actually do see myself as a very strong woman. I'm very funny, very confident, and very passionate. Everything about my achievements, I am super proud of. And to be able to sit here in front of you and talk to you about being a strong woman of Vanuatu. I got into medical field by having a mum who is a nurse. So that was where I got my passion. When I first saw the ad on paper, I had to look it up on a dictionary to know what pre-hospital care is or paramedic does. So looking at it, I went, I might give that a go. And after 13 years, I'm still here. As a paramedic, we do pre-hospital care. So we respond to patients who needed us to help them during emergencies. And I'm also in charge of the first aid training. We do quite a lot here at ProMedical. The stuff that I've learned really does, in some ways, do scare me a bit. But then thinking about it, I am actually, I'm more confident, I'm more motivated, I'm more keen to actually learn more and to be it as the only first female paramedic.
Thank you very much.
In a workplace where it's mainly male, it's pretty tough. I would say when I first started, it was very, very tough. And to be able to stand up and be a tough person, I have to have the support of my managers.
Small sting, done.
If I were to be called out, or the staff, particularly females responding to cases out there, it's very hard in a scenario where you've got a community of like males standing there. That to me would be really freaking me out, because there is no females there that I can see. After doing it for 13 years, I have built myself up. I know where I am going to look to whenever I need it to talk to. I found out that talking about cases is healthy. So therefore, that doesn't have a lot of negative impact on myself. So it's basically talking to my respected family members and elders who I know this is a confidential information. I am always happy to know that I am a role model, and I always try to be the role model of these young female students who we've just got on board. Not just them, as well as every other male students that we've got on board. My advice to the women coming behind me is you need to build up your confidence, you need to be able to speak up and talk to your superiors, that you always be put to work with a male colleague, so then that way you always feel safe, particularly in the remote areas.